Here we are out for a morning stroll, Yogi and the Smokies. Just admiring the beautiful out here this morning. How warm you think it is? 65? Yeah, it's warmer than that. Yeah, the sun is beautiful. Right here on the river. Don't ask me to pronounce the name of this river. It's pretty though. Some deep enough spots where you could go swimming in the summer.
Have you seen people?
So look how primitive this camping is. Look at these trees and stuff. Pretty neat. Be a good spot for a tent. Way down here away from it all. There's Ma and Pa Mitchell, Miss Christina Mitchell, Roxanne, little Turbo. You're gonna be on YouTube. Oh, they cut some trees down here. This must be where they got the trees that they've been cutting for their fireside thing, for the big powwow. We hadn't been down here yet. Oh, there's electricity down here. Hey Turbo, let's see if we could sneak up on Yogi. There he is. Here's the big bear that greets people when they come in on the road. Right on the river. So you come in on the road and you look over here. He's all lit up at night. He has a spotlight on him over here. What?
We don't like to be this close to the river.
You want to take my hand?
Yeah,
You come over here.
I gotcha.
Are you going over there?
Yeah, get Dad over here.
I want to be right
Take
here.
his
Oh,
hand.
Dad wants to be right there? Okay. You can stay over there if you want. I'm going to go down there and take your picture with Yogi.
We're down there?
Yeah. Looks like a nice little swimming spot here. That's Mingo Falls Road. That's a public road. And this is a little trail. They must probably people come down here and use this like a little beach, I'll bet, in the summertime.
Oh, nice and sunny now.
A big thing here at this campground is they rent tubes. To tube down the river.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there must be quite a bit of water in there.
Oh.
I thought it was high now because of the rain.
Well, I think if you tube after it rains, you probably have plenty of water, wouldn't you think?
So, yeah, because the way it was before, there was no way of tubing on it. You would have got
There's
stuck.
Christina with the
Yeah.
babies.
You'll get very good video heading in that direction. See how glare, it looks like a glare.
Yeah?
Yeah. So this is the first time we've been here when there's sound coming out of the movie setup here. So I guess you'd call this part the walk-in instead of the drive-in. Pretty good sound system. Nice speakers, outdoor speakers. This will be cool in the summer. Come down here with your lawn chair, watch a movie. You got sites right here. They could watch it from their picnic table. Barbecue grills on the river. A guy doing some fly fishing out here. That's a nice sight right over the river.
Well, it doesn't.
It doesn't help you. Dad just got a phone call here. Miraculous. There it is, the premier spot. Yogi and the Smokies. Nice spot. Right. They just call it a hey hey ride.
Yeah, but doesn't he go hey, hey, hey?
I don't know, you better start watching those movies.
Take the broom and sweep these
Now?
They actually allow people to go in the water?
Yeah, and tubing from here and stuff. If you want. So here's a map of the Blue Ridge Parkway. So we're on the very end of it, and it goes all the way up.
Don't forget to
through
stop at Mount Mitchell.
Mount Mitchell, highest point in the east.
Has many tunnels.
A whole bunch of tunnels,
Yep.
yeah. The other road had a lot of tunnels going to
Take the picture of
Gatlinburg. So Grandfather Mountain is almost 6,000 feet.
thought you had something. Okay.
I don't know what Mount Mitchell is, over 7,000 I think.
Yeah, I don't remember. I did look it up one point.
So it's a beautiful spring day. All kinds of buds on the trees. Birds are singing. Nice day for a ride with the folks. So we didn't get too far on the Blue Ridge Parkway. We had to pull out this overlook site. There's no way of showing you how much of an absolutely beautiful day it is here today. And they're reading about the Cherokee homeland over here.
And then take 40.
This shows where the Blue Ridge Parkway goes.
I'm going north here. I don't know. I gotta see.
56,000 acre home of the eastern band of the Cherokee Indians.
Well, 81.
They used to have 140,000 square miles in parts of 8 states.
Because North Carolina juts out and then Tennessee's more above.
So the ones that didn't go on the Trail of Tears to Oklahoma
You're gonna see
are the ones that are the eastern band of the Cherokee. And a lot of them bought back a lot of the land, and then this part was set aside for a reservation eventually in 1889.
between the two national parks.
Yep. Goes from the
Mountain and
Smoky
Shenandoah.
Mountain to the Shenandoah National Park up in Virginia. So 469 miles.
Italian stonemasons built bridges along the parkway.
Yeah,
Crazy, huh?
pretty neat.
Look at that bridge.
Woo!
Look at that. Lights on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hey, what you doing?
I hate them things. I didn't see it.
So these are what the stonemasons did?
Rattlesnake Mountain
big,
Tunnel.
yeah.
Christina, we got a Rattlesnake Mountain right behind us.
Our camper.
Yep. Nice.
Maybe they called it rattlesnake tunnel because it's shaped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Isn't that something?
These
Mountain
roads.
leaves on the trees and the sun shining.
Yeah.
With the leaves off the
There's
trees,
an overlook
it's
right
really
here.
nice. You
Yeah.
can see the other mountains.
Yeah, there's somebody there.
It's going to see a lot of mountains from that one.
Yeah.
About the same thing you see looking out the window.
Thomas Divide.
Would they?
721.
Okay, not even the 4,000 feet yet. Yep, the Big Witch Overlook. Beautiful. Oh, Luft. How do you pronounce it?
Registered sex offenders, prohibited and restricted areas.
Nolifty? I don't know.
Nicolio Tulesta.
We haven't figured it out yet. Look where they have the bathroom.
Yeah. You got a little bathroom?
No, I said look where it is. It's on the bridge. We're going over here to have a picnic. Right, honey?
That's right.
Look how pretty it is. Nice, huh?
This was one of the nicest things you had here.
Oh yeah. We've had some nice days. Actually, days where it was a little bit too hot. How you doing? So now you're on an island. Beautiful blossoms in the tree. Mom, did you see the blossoms in this tree? Water dog?
I bet that's a mud puppy.
It looks like a mud puppy. A hellbender.
Eastern hellbender.
Yeah, I thought you were an Eastern hellbender.
And look, I was talking about bringing the dogs here. No dog.
Mr. Goose, he's trying to make it over here. He thinks he got some food. He's spotting that Subway bag. He knows what those look like. Look at it. It's coming up here. Look at, there's 2 more right there. People feeding them, they're getting used to eating. Sure is nice.
A lot of kids in this
We
park.
fed the geese. We weren't supposed to feed the geese, so if you come here, don't feed the geese.
I didn't feed the geese.
What?
I didn't feed the geese.
Oh yeah, she did, folks. Really neat spot. Yeah, kind of playground equipment down here. So it's getting busier in downtown Cherokee. We even have a native guy dressed in a native headdress out here by the road.
Yeah.
First time we'd seen that.
There's Cherokee Rose. Grab some more.
So if you're enjoying the videos, folks, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe. You'd be amazed what you'll see if you get off the couch. Have a great day.